Okay, so welcome to the annual DSS IT Security Conference 2019, the 10th annual IT Security Conference.
Glad to be here.
Is this your first time in Riga?
No.
Or you're a resident?
Yeah, I'm living here.
You like Riga? You enjoy Riga? Perfect.
Definitely, my favorite city, you know.
Okay, so tell us about yourself and your company that you represent.
Okay, so today I'm representing TET. This is one of the biggest telcos in Latvia, we could say also in Baltic states. So we own more than 54% of internet service provider market here, and for us this is something new because we right now started the security kind of offerings for Latvian and Ukraine and Russian markets as an export. And today we are kind of starting new, basically we could say sub-brand like TET Cybersecurity solutions.
Okay, all right. This conference, how did you decide to participate? And
well, this is one of the biggest events in whole Baltic region. So this is very nice place where to kind of get in one place all the cybersecurity experts and people who are kind of working in that IT field. And I think this is the reason why we choose it to participate.
So also, I imagine socializing and
definitely, yeah, the expo
customers.
zones and to kind of to exchange the knowledge what we have and to grab some new things what we see in the world, what's happening here. So this is definitely the right place to be.
Okay, I understand you were presenting us with a speech as well.
Yeah.
What is the agenda for this conference?
Basically, the idea was to a little bit play around with the detective stories. So as right now, if we see in the world what is happening with the cyber attacks and cyber threats and so on, the most hardest part is to be a detective, basically to understand where it started, what was it, and so on. So basically do all the detective work with the perspective of IT. So that's why this story will be like, to stop it, you must see it.
Perfect. Well, you spoke about the world today. What do you think is the most important vulnerabilities and challenges in the modern society? I know they're everywhere because everything is as they say, privacy is dead these days. But in your opinion, what is the most important?
There are a couple of things. First of all, the first one is still the people. So your infrastructure or your security could be so strong as your staff is not trained and strong. So the weakest link usually is the username and password still. Mm-hmm. So we all know the tops of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 password and so on. But the another challenge is actually the perimeter of your infrastructure is fully changed. So we have clouds, we have hybrids, we have data centers outside and so on. And the third one is the perimeter of the data, so we do not know where our data is and so on. So all those challenges creates a lot of vulnerabilities for our business. So basically we need to monitor much more places. We need to somehow co-integrate all this, and I'm even not starting to talk about IoT, what will bring us 5G communication and so on.
This is actually not a bad idea. What is the biggest challenge for future, do you think? Maybe the 5G?
The 5G definitely will be also for us as a telco. This will be a challenge because it will be much easier to put some kind of router on the building than take a shovel and put it in the ground, the cables and so on. So of course, from that perspective, yeah. But this will also bring us more interconnected devices. So we will definitely see the traffic grow and the communication grow in that perspective, and the question will be about how those devices is configured. Are they correctly configured? Are the people who are monitoring them doing the right job or no? So that's why again we're returning to this detective story. So we need to understand what's happening to actually prevent it from happening. Maybe if this is something bad.
Also, at the moment, if the mobile device could only do so much damage, then with the 5G,
it will increase.
Scary.
Autonomous cars and something else. Definitely.
So, how does TET help us with the future?
Well, what we are doing right now, like I told, October is usually a cybersecurity month in Europe, and we kind of bring it up completely new services to our customers. So you're free already to use it. This is called TET Cybersecurity services. We bring full cybersecurity service to our customers. This means that we are not only giving technology to use to protect the environment, starting from traffic, ending with the endpoints and data and so on, but also we are giving the people together with the solution. This means that we will monitor everything 24/7. We will help it to prevent. We will analyze. We will penetrate if it's needed, and so on and so on.
So it's like a full service.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And this is what we saw in the Baltics. That this is maybe the problem with the standard system integrators. So they are usually selling the product, and that's it.
The device or
the device or software, and we forget about it. So that's why we added a layer of continuously monitor and improvements of the software.
Okay, so but for me, for a person that doesn't understand anything in IT security, what would be your sales pitch, or how would you convince me as a company owner or a manager of any sort that I need your product for
solutions or services? Yeah. It depends. It depends of the type of the company. It depends on the business and so on. Sometimes it's compliance. Sometimes this is no simple audit. So what we have saw in the past months, and also this was presented in TET conference, we see a lot of the growth of internal attacks to outside. Usually, the past years we tried to protect it from Russia, from China, or from other kind of countries who are attacking us. Right now, we are attacking them, and then this is the question about: do you know it? That your company, your systems, your infrastructure, your IoT part is doing that? Usually the answer is no, because we are not kind of trying to monitor simple small parts like video cameras maybe or routers or something like that. We as a traffic holder and a main traffic provider in Baltics, in Latvia, we see that. And we see dramatic growth in different IoT things and so who are right now generating the attacks to outside world. So we see that the problem with all the small medium businesses is still open. So we need to kind of go there, explain them, and open the eyes a little bit in that sense.
That's perfect. Yeah. What? Well, this conference, I understand you have been participating here.
All the 10 years. All the 10 years. Yeah.
So I guess since you're still here, you have enjoyed it and you find it
definitely.
useful.
Yeah.
And do you find it useful not only for IT professionals, but maybe just everyday person?
Definitely, because the topics in the conference is divided in the several let's say rooms and speeches and so on. So basically, we start with the part of the technological analysis, or we start with the part with the professors who are kind of explaining this from the various perspectives, and we end with the technologies who can help maybe to prevent some kind of points. So that's why we cover the conference. We cover all. So starting from legislations, compliance, and in that sense, going to the innovations and next years in 2025, what will happen in 5Gs and IoTs and so on, and ending with the solutions that you could grab it right now and maybe kind of help
prepare yourself,
for that to kind of drive forward in the future. So that's why this definitely is not only IT stuff, maybe conferences starting from the business owners, business unit managers, ending with the IT stuff, definitely.
Okay, all right. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So this was Arūts Filatovs, and your position in TET?
I'm cybersecurity awareness expert.
Oh, okay.